courage within yourself to do that. I've always been conflicted on the idea of suicide, because I think on one hand it's very valiant for someone to choose when they want to leave this world, right? Like, there's a certain amount of truth in that, like they decided that it's not their time right now, and they choose to leave, but then on the other hand, it's like you're throwing away life, like our opportunity at life, and who really knows. But that gets into the whole semantics What's happening, YouTube? Hope y'all doing all right now, wherever you're coming from, whenever y'all are coming from, guys. So today, man, Ren has released a new song called Suicide, right? And I go to click the link, and it has to give me a notification, hey, there might be some graphic content. It has the suicide hotline at the bottom, and I think that's awesome, man. I'm really excited to watch this one, specifically because I've lost a few friends to suicide, and it's a very serious matter, and Ren is an amazing artist, so I can't wait to see what he really has to say on the topic. I know he even lost a friend to suicide. He posted the story the other day, which I thought was really, really awesome, on his community channel. So anyways, guys, enough of that. We're gonna check this out, see what it's about, see what we like and dislike, but honestly, I'm sure it's going to be all like. It might even be all love, dude. Who knows? We might shed a tear. We'll see, guys. I appreciate y'all coming on the channel as always. If y'all enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. If y'all enjoy the video, please consider liking. Let's get into it, guys. Ren, Suicide, friends. Oh, you know what? I need to move this back. All right, let's go. I like this like art style.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, I can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit, silicone rubber. Bruises my
brother, skin like rubber. Man, it's crazy to hear such deep bars. I mean, he's obviously had some pretty crazy deep bars in some of the other songs that we've checked out. But, being in this tone of like, this song is a little bit more, it's a little bit more musical in the sense of a direction that he doesn't usually take, I feel like, right? This is kind of, the guitar is a looped. It doesn't have so many different like, phrases. There's not so much an intro and then like pre-verse and then a verse and then a pre-chorus, but we'll see. We're only 45 seconds in. I just really like the direction where it's going so far.
my sister, skin pop the blister, dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Sick boy. That's probably like the other side of Ren, like talking back to him, like in the last song we actually checked out. I love this art, man. This is almost like AI generated. I know it's not. I know an actual artist put this together, a producer, a video producer. But I love the way that it is. It reminds me of Breaking the Habit by Linkin Park. Their music video to that song. Kind of similar, kind of not, but still has those dark undertones.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armor.
Oh, draw for the sword and drive through the armor.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
That lyric, straight through the armor. What did he say? Draw the sword and straight through the armor. I wonder if he means like, finding that courage within yourself to do that. I've always been conflicted on the idea of suicide, because I think on one hand it's very valiant for someone to choose when they want to leave this world, right? Like, you know, there's a certain amount of truth in that, you know, like they decided that it's not their time right now, and they choose to leave, you know. But then on the other hand, it's like you're throwing away life, you know, like our opportunity at life, and who really knows. But that gets into the whole semantics of like, is life worth living, and you'll go down a whole rabbit hole. But it's just it's awesome, man. I love hearing this song and dissecting these bars.
Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. 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 It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that song.
Guys, that is so sad. I'm sorry to pause it, but like this, then dump the whole thing over the same bridge the night you jumped. I remember reading about his friend. I forgot his name, but yeah, his buddy, who I remember specifically the line. It said that his buddy felt like he wanted to just walk out into the ocean and just not stop. And it gives me goosebumps just saying that, man, because like, I don't know, you know, sometimes I feel like I know what he's talking about, you know, and it's so awesome to hear him put this situation in the song. You know, I don't know if it's inherently about his friend, but like, lovely. And that gave me goosebumps, truly.
My youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly, what it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility, only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plastic ass. The truth is that the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But
you see his face is getting like progressively more upset. I think that's a really, really cool detail. Look, it gets progressively upset. You know, I go here.
Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plastic ass. The truth is that the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man. I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
Guys, that was a heavy one, dude. That was a heavy one. Man, I don't even know how to feel right now, to be honest, friends. That was I don't know. Whenever, you know, that one kind of hit a little more closer to home, and it kind of feels a little funny being here in front of the camera making this video while experiencing what that song did to me, you know. Has me thinking about, you know, my friends, and just, it's crazy. It's very relatable. And Ren as an artist, like, if we can just stick to the music, keep it as musically inclined and artistically inclined as possible, absolutely breathtaking, absolutely amazing. I love the way that Ren is so detailed in his writing, you know, without being super specific or obnoxiously specific. He's so detailed in what he has to say. And for me, it knows exactly where to hit. To be honest, suicide, so serious, guys. This is such a serious topic, you know, like, I don't know. It's if any of y'all are friends, if any of y'all's friends are a little distant or not too sure of themselves, reach out, you know, be there, check on your friends. And even at that, you know, sometimes people just are determined, you know, but it's better to be there for someone than to not, you know. And I think that goes with everything, not just friends, not just, you know, family, but just anyone, like anyone. You see people, anyone who needs help, anyone. It's better to be there. It's better to do something than nothing. You don't have to be the superhero. You don't have to do absolutely everything, but just anything. Even asking someone, oh, are you doing okay? I think can really do a lot for people, truthfully. And Ren, this song was amazing. I want to thank you. I know you're probably not watching this, but I want to thank you for providing such a beautiful piece of work that truly touched my soul with multiple situations and multiple bars. I can't wait to listen to this more. And yeah, I need some time to reflect on this, but I appreciate y'all coming to the channel as always. If y'all enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. If y'all enjoy the video, please consider liking. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.